total wreck. My anxiety is sky high. My heart literally feels like it's gonna pound out of my chest. I wish I didn't have this fear of the dentist that I have. I'm trying not to like hype it up. I'm trying to just like suppress it. Like I'm trying to like remind myself like how brave I'm being by even walking through the doors. I just like, it's the not knowing what to expect too. Like when you get a cleaning and you don't know like, are your teeth good? The root canal is what literally makes me want to crap my pants. Now that I do know what's going on and it's not like a big deal, I feel good about that. And I'm glad that he said, you know, it should be a quick procedure, shouldn't even have to numb you. Like that obviously makes me feel good, but you don't know until you're like all up in my mouth. But the other thing is, after thinking about it, I definitely think that today would be the best day to get my nose done. I have it in my head that I'm gonna go get it done like during nap time, so like in the next couple hours. But at the same time, I don't know how my mouth's gonna feel after this. I want to get my nose done today. I want this behind me. I don't want to have to think about it anymore. I don't want to have to obsess over it anymore. I don't want these fillings behind me. You can hear like I am having trouble breathing because I'm so afraid. They told me to bring my AirPods so I could listen to music, and that helps a lot of their patients. And I'm totally game for that. I brought them, but I feel like it's so rude. I feel like it's so rude when people walk around with their earphones, like not when they walk around, but like if you go to get your nails done or you go to have some sort of service. I don't know why I find it so rude when people have like sunglasses on or when they have AirPods on, because both of those are like blockers for any type of like human interaction. And it's like, if these people are doing a service for you, I just feel like it's rude to do that. They're hooking you up with something. Anyways, I brought them just in case my trauma does like try to creep in. And I know this is something that they do often because they actually provide earphones to their patients if they need it. So let's get this dentist appointment behind me. I'm hoping to get through the dentist appointment fairly quickly, go home, get the kids down, eat a quick lunch, and then take off again to go get it pierced. I'm going by myself, which sometimes is a little easier for me because I don't have like outside noise. I don't do well. Like if my kids were there, I wouldn't do very well just because I'd be stressed out about what they'd be touching and I'd just be too worried about them. If my husband went, it'd be fine. I finally told my husband like last night, I was like, hey, you know, the piercer, his name is Chris. He said that he could do it tomorrow. You know, if I could come in tomorrow, he would squeeze me in at any time. Like he totally wants to make sure that I get this done. And my husband was like, oh, that's so cool. Like he's really excited for me. And then this morning he was like, I really feel like you should go today and just get it done. And I was like, I feel the same way. I feel like I need to just get it done. I don't know if I'm necessarily afraid of the pain of that, because I hear it's not that bad. And even like all of his reviews say that like people want to say it's painless, but because there is some sort of like feeling, they can't say painless. Like that can't be how they describe it. But like a lot of his reviews say like he is so good that it's hard to really say it's pain. Freaking out, but let's get this teeth stuff done. I'm so out of it. I literally passed it, and every single light you can't do a U-turn. That is my luck, and I'm like 5 minutes away from needing to be there. What was that? I legit just turned this off. It was so easy. They didn't need to numb me. I am grateful. Don't listen to me being a little baby. Like I am grateful to be doing this because I know that you guys are protecting my teeth from an actual issue happening. So much better. That's done. So I think I am ready to get my nose did today. Like I can breathe, unless I have an issue with the nose piercing, which I'm really hoping I don't. My ear like has still not fully healed, and I think it just is because I lay on it. Like with your nose, do you lay on your nose per se? No. I feel so much better. I feel so good. I feel so good. I'm excited. I'm gonna go home, help get my kids down for their nap. I am out way quicker than I thought I was gonna be. So I'll get them down for a nap, I'll eat lunch and take off and go get my nose done. As long as this, I don't know, what do I call him, the piercer? As long as he's there, I'm gonna go. It's gonna be wild, like getting on here and actually having the piercing in, then that's gonna be crazy. I really don't know what to expect as far as like pain level, because when I got my navel pierced, I had a lot of choice words to say. It definitely did not feel amazing. Don't remember it, obviously. It was like 15 years ago. I remember not loving the pain, and then I was in pain for like weeks trying to sit down and everything. That sucked. Oh my gosh, I wonder if I'm gonna get my nose pierced. Am I gonna do this? I think I'm gonna do it. I really and truly think I'm gonna do it. All right, here we go. So that I can enjoy the weekend. So what better day than to do it on a Friday? Ooh, I really haven't eaten that much. Someone just texted me. I wonder if it's... I was just talking up a storm and it was not recording. I'm headed off to get my piercing. I'm so excited. I hope it's gonna be cute. I'm so excited, but I'm so freaking nervous. I really truly am so excited for this. It's finally something for me. La 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 la! Did it. So good. I have to remember that it's there though, because I like to touch my face, and so I gotta remember, girl, don't touch your face. He gives a lollipop after. I appreciate that. I did it. Not so bad, not as bad as I thought. I don't know, like people like to say, it's not necessarily pain. It is pressure going into your nose. That was it. And then he had to do some stuff. Like, it took a bit for him to like get things all situated. That was really nice of him. Dude just wrote me saying I did awesome. Okay, so legitimately did not hurt. Just happy that it's over. But your girl got her nose pierced. What I like, and what I'm gonna tell y'all in case you guys are interested too, he was very knowledgeable about like, okay, well, you eventually want to put a hoop on. He's very knowledgeable in knowing like the shape of your nose and if you are more likely to swell versus not swell. So really it was just pressure. It's still right now just really just kind of feels like pressure. It doesn't feel like anything more than that. Natalie described her septum as having like a burning, and I kind of feel like I know what she's talking about. Right now I have like just like a bad pressure, so he told me to take ibuprofen when I got home, which is what exactly I'm gonna do anyway, just because I feel like I'm gonna have a headache from all the like jitters and anxiety and stuff. But he told me to take it, just make sure the swelling stays down. So a couple things to consider when you're gonna get your nose pierced, and these were things that I had like read in reviews that he was very like upfront and honest about, is what side to do it on. You can look it up. Depending on what side that you have it on in certain cultures means something actually, and between males and females it means something. So yeah, that's something to consider. And then also something else to consider is, would you ever want to do a hoop or not? If you want to do a hoop, definitely be upfront and honest with them, like, so if you ever plan to ever do one, because the way that the hoop will fit depends on where you have it pierced. Yeah, I'm really happy. Did it hurt? I really don't know if like pain is the word. It's just kind of like pressure and like uncomfortable. Oh my gosh, he like cleaned it a bunch of times for me. Oh, he also, so my middle piercing, you guys know, has been like a pain in my ass forever. Ever since I got it done, I feel like I complain about it all the time. He was looking at my piercing and he was just like, I'm gonna clean that. He took my earring off and I had gunk. This gunk was absolutely disgusting pressed against my ear, so he cleaned it up for me and took all of that out and got me all cleaned up. Looked at my other earrings and I was telling him how they were like super duper duper old, and he was just like, what are you, like 21, 22? And I'm like, what? I was like, thank you, yes, I'll take 21, 22. So yeah, I got my nose pierced. I'm so freaking happy. If you, I don't know if your piercer does this, but mine immediately gave me a lollipop after, and he said that actually does help. I guess just having that sugar helps you, so I don't know. Wear it? Okay, can I put it on you? Oh, look how good you did. It's beautiful. Good morning. I'm headed to set my son up for BPK. I have makeup on today. I have a little bit more than I've put on since getting my nose done, and I know it sounds so annoying talking about it, but like, this piercing has been different than all the rest. This one's been easier, but also it does change your face. Like, I feel like it makes your face look different. Like, I almost feel like I had a moment where I like mourned the old look. I like this one way more. This is what I want, but sometimes I'm like, are people judging it? I have a little bit more, I get more in my head than I thought I would, and I'm just mentioning this for any other women who want to get, you know, a facial piercing. Anyways, I haven't had anything to eat. My son woke me up early in the morning. He's like, I peed. He woke me up nice and early. So I was able to get ready, which is good because I have to, because then immediately when I get home, my husband has to leave to go get our taxes done. Leave it to me to freaking forget my ID. I'm already like almost there. Sure enough, forgot my ID. How I ran home to grab my ID. Like, oh yeah, they're totally gonna need my ID. I'm signing my kid up for, you know, school. They need my ID. They didn't need squat from me. I'm very excited for him. I think he's going to do so well. It is Mickey Mouse. Go get him! Go get him! Yeah, girl! Hello, peeps. We picked up my car, had to put my car into the shop again, some issue that they said they fixed like months ago. Like a week later, it was already like doing the same issue. And my husband was like, I don't feel like dealing with it. But now we figured out a much better way to do things when we take it to the dealership. So now we don't feel quite as like annoyed every time we have to do it. But my husband's so sweet. He's the one who always takes care of that stuff for me. But anyways, headed home now. I have chili in the crock pot. I originally, like I told you 100 times, I knew I was going to order the Canon G7X Mark III. So because I knew I was going to order it, I went ahead and got money for my original G7X. Well, I had issues. I purchased 3 Mark IIIs. Every single one of the transactions messed up except for the last one because I got it through Amazon, which is funny when I mention this part. But first 2 messed up, and then the last one, I end up finally having my Mark III, and y'all, the camera's horrible. It's so bad. It's so bad. I was like, well, you know, a lot of camera enthusiasts, they all say it's bad, but that doesn't mean it really is bad. No, it's terrible. So Mark IV comes out sometime this year, hopefully, and because of that, I went ahead and I purchased a Mark II used, so I have a camera. So I'm really excited for that. Oh my gosh, I have to pee so bad. So I'm looking forward to that. And I just bought it used, so I got it super discounted. This person just needed some cash. Yeah, she was selling it for like super inexpensive. So I went ahead and just bought it from her, and hopefully it's in the condition she says it is. That's the game plan. Headed home now. Gonna scarf down some chili. I have to pee so bad.
Every change has a reason.